Manga-Waido.
I'm Shuya Kitamura. My dad passed away a long time ago, and I was raised by my mother. We were poor. My mother worked as a cleaner in the daytime and at a bar at night, so I was alone most of the time. But I had a lot of friends.
Shuya, this toy is used, but do you want it? This is stationary. Yay! Satoru, Ayana, thank you!
We were poor but happy. But there were some bad days, such as once a month, we needed to go see my mother's uncle. She would keep apologizing while they yelled at her to give money back.
You are too late to pay. Because of you, our finances are bad too. I'm really sorry.
I don't think you feel sorry enough!
Please. Mom? She's even bowing. You should never borrow money.
Tch, make sure you bring it next time.
Sorry to cause you trouble. No, it's fine. I'll work more and give it back as soon as possible. Sorry.
It must have been hard for her, but my mom was always kind. She should have been tired by work and loans, but she never took it out on me. Then one day,
My game is good. It's probably Shuya. He's always looking at it enviously. It's not me!
someone blamed me for stealing our friend's game.
Shuya wouldn't steal? Yeah, did you guys look properly? We did! It's definitely Shuya! Stop! I didn't do it!
No matter how much I denied it, they didn't believe me because I was poor. I went home crying. My mom made me curry because she saw I was sad.
They thought that because we're poor, then it's my fault?
You don't think I did it?
I believe that you're not that kind of kid.
Later, the boy found the game in his room. My mom always believed me and loved me.
I want to help my mom someday.
I started to think like that. I started working part-time right after I graduated from junior high school. My part-time job was at a local construction company. Under a supervisor, I began to work every day. Huh? Where's the kana? Hey! I told you to keep the tools organized! Sorry. Oh, I found it! Get it together! I struggled at first because there was so much to remember. But I'll become independent to help my mother. I worked hard and slowly blended in. Shuya! You're getting the hang of it. Yes, thank you. You're young but serious about work, so you'll become a great worker. Yes, I'll do my best. The supervisor was strict but kind. Then one day, this is Takei. He'll be working here for a while starting today. The name's Takei. Nice to meet you. He's good at his job, so you can rely on him. Not as good as the supervisor, but I'll do my best. Takei-san had a friendly vibe. Whenever you made eye contact with him, he'd smile, and his work was... I finished, supervisor! Wow, it's great as always. You taught me well. Wow, it's so pretty. Saying that, Takei-san tapped my shoulder. You're pretty young. What's your name? Shuya. Nice to meet you, Shuya. I learned all this from the supervisor. Shuya, you should steal from Takei as well. Yes, I'll do my best. Then I got close with Takei-san. He always brought his own lunch. Did you make that lunch? Yeah. What do you think? It's like a man's lunch, right? I got used to making them after making them to save money. Right. Your lunch looks good as well. My mom makes them. Really? What a nice mom. Hey, supervisor! You guys kind of look alike. Really? Yeah, even the part where you both have potential. Well, your personalities are completely different. What kind of personality do you think Takei-san has? Takei used to be pretty bad. What? Really? Yeah, I roamed the streets almost every night. Now he's an important apprentice. I became independent thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. It's like a master-disciple relationship between grown men. That's nice. There was a definite trust between them. It's sad that I won't be able to keep working with you. You say such nice things. Then, the sad day came really quickly. Today was Takei-san's last day. Shuya! We're thinking of going out to drink for his last day. You wanna come? Yes. Yeah! Where should we go? I know a place. You're still underage, right? I thought you can't drink. My mom works at a bar. Oh, the one that makes your lunch? Yes. I told her about you, and she wants to meet you. Oh, then maybe I'll go say hi. Okay, let's go there. Then we all headed to my mom's bar.
Welcome. Oh, Shuya?
Mom, I brought people from work.
Oh, hello.
This is the supervisor, and this is my senpai.
No!
I was about to introduce Takei-san when my mom stumbled and leaned on the counter. Takei-san was also staring at my mom. The atmosphere was so serious. What's wrong? Mom? Takei-san? You too?
Leave!
Hey, Mom?
I don't want to see your face! Leave! You don't know how tough it was for Shuya and I because you suddenly left.
Hey, Mom! You know Takei-san?
He's my brother.
What?
My brother and I used to run a small sewing factory that our father had started. But we were having financial difficulties and had to borrow money from our relatives as well.
Really? This is the first time I heard the details of the borrowed money. She never talked about it.
My brother was bad and didn't really run the business, but believed that he could take it seriously someday. Then your dad passed away, and I thought we could work hard together, but then he disappeared.
Then the business got a lot worse and went bankrupt.
I sold the factory and the land and gave back the borrowed money. But we still owed our relatives money, so I've continued apologizing to them.
What? Then finally, Takei-san said something.
I told you to leave. Get out of here.
Sis, I'm sorry for disappearing suddenly, but I gave back the money to our relatives.
What are you saying? I'm giving it back.
Please, believe him. He's been giving the money back. Takei was working really hard, and there's a reason he disappeared.
A reason? What reason?
Takei, explain properly. Yes. 15 years ago, the small sewing factory that I ran with my sister was in flames. Hey, you're there, right? Give back the money! Those lenders.
Okay, sorry, Shuya.
Sis is busy with raising Shuya. I need to do something! I wanted to help my sister for all the times I had played around, so I left the factory and went from place to place, luring debt collectors. But I was scared of every sound and couldn't even sleep. But I eventually ran out of money for food and to move around. I guess it's over. Even if I'm gone, they'll probably survive. When I was looking at the river... Hey, you! You're not thinking of doing anything bad, right? Sorry. You're young. If you want to talk, I'll listen. This guy quietly listened to my story at a nearby bar. If you have nowhere to go, do you want to come work at my company? What? I know it's a tough life, but you have to do the legwork first. I'll help you. So I started from scratch and worked my hardest. It took 10 or more years, but I got a stable income. I slowly gave all the borrowed money back, but for some reason, my sister said she had been paying as well.
After you left, the debt collectors stopped coming.
I was bad, so I understand why you wouldn't trust me, but this is true! Please believe me! Will you believe him? My mom started crying.
Yes. Why was I angry for so long?
But have you really given all the money back? Yeah, men don't lie! But Mom has been giving it back as well. I don't get that part, but we'll just have to go over and see. But if what they say is true, then that means they've been taking money from both of them! We need to think of a plan first! Oh yeah! We decided to get help from the supervisor and my childhood friend Ayana. Ayana studies law and is trying to become a lawyer.
If you're in trouble, I'll always help you.
Thanks, Ayana. We got trustworthy people on our side and headed to our relative's house.
What is it suddenly?
We have something to ask you today. I gave back all the money, right? Why are you making my sister pay you back as well?
That's...
It's interest! I saw how much she was giving you, and that's way too much for interest!
What? You guys are the ones that borrowed money.
Great uncle, great aunt, this means you've been taking double, right? So what?
It's fraud to knowingly charge twice.
I'll lend you the money, and we can file a lawsuit.
A lawsuit?
Such an absurd thing to do!
Be prepared to be punished not only in public, but also in criminal cases as well as civil lawsuits.
Okay, shall we actually do it?
Okay, we'll give back the money we took.
Fuck! We still have to pay off the mortgage! Our relatives apparently used the repayment to pay off the mortgage. He later told me that he had to sell the house because he could no longer pay the loan. Then, Mom and Uncle looked at the bank book and got excited.
I didn't think we would get this much money back.
It shows how hard you've worked. Sorry for causing you trouble by not being there for you.
I'm sorry for doubting you.
Sis.
Shreya, you take this money.
Mom, that's...
I actually wanted to use this money for you. You can go to high school or do whatever you want.
Mom, thanks. But I'll continue working.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fun. And I want to become a great craftsman like the supervisor or Take-san.
Okay. If that's what you decided, I'll support you.
After that, my mom and I went to say hello to the supervisor, and he smiled happily. We'll turn him into a great craftsman, don't worry.
You've helped us so much. Please continue to watch over Shreya.
This is how I became a full-time worker at his company. Then, 5 years later, Mom, look! This is our house.
Wow, I'm surprised. It's such a great house.
It's small though.
I can't believe we get to live in such an amazing house.
I improved my skills and started working at my uncle's company, and I built a small house with the money I saved. It's a house for my mother. I built it too. Of course, Uncle Take helped out too.
Really? Oh.
Mom, are you crying?
It feels like a dream.
I'm glad you think that. Then the person I was waiting for arrived. Mom, I have one more thing to tell you.
Long time no see. Oh, Ayana.
We're thinking of getting married. She's continuing her dream to become a lawyer and is now working as a judicial scrivener. Is it all right, Mom?
Of course. Ayana, please take care of him. I may be incompetent, but I'll do my best.
Yay!
Whoop whoop!
Wow.
Haha! Congrats, Shuya! Shuya, Ayana, sis, be happy! Supervisor, uncle, everyone! Thank you! I struggled for so long, but I have Ayana who I love, a senpai who I look up to, and friends I trust. I'm truly a happy person. I intend to appreciate this happiness and continue to be dutiful to my parents.